Okay, I might just tell you in this 2 seconds that I have that I was one of those people who sold the gold my father gave me to buy a house. Okay, anyway, markets opening with a bang, actually 0.5% higher, 48 higher on the Nifty and about 200 higher on the Sensex. Nifty Bank is the best performing index, about 0.75 percentage point higher, but mid-caps also doing almost as well. So it's a great morning for the bulls. Bajaj Finance 3%, as Anuj was explaining why. The two steel stocks, the anti-dumping duty is giving them a sentimental push. M&M is doing fine, 1.3. Vedanta, along with the metal stocks, is doing well, 1.3. Hero Moto, another 1.5. What else do we have? Asian Paints, that is the one to note, up 1.5%, and that's because of the management's very strong guidance and excellent volume performance, better than expected. Then there's Tata Motors, Indusin, NTPC, SBI. SBI is not bothered about any of these Videocon things. I guess it's routine. Bajaj Auto, UPL, IOC, all of them up over 1%. And in the red are Bharti Infratel. Of course, today is the board meeting for the merger with Indus. Then there's the IT stocks. Some of them are still showing a little bit of pressure. HCL Tech, Infosys. I don't think it's got much to do with H1B as much as people don't want to go to defensives at a time when economy stocks like banking stocks are doing well. Well, that's it actually. Kotak Mahindra is not joining the Nifty Bank party. It's very, very flat. As is ICICI Bank, pretty flat at this point in time. But mid-cap's doing good, Sonia.
Yes, very good. In fact, the index is up 0.7%. The advance decline ratio is at almost 9:1 in favor of advances. Well, you may want to exercise a bit of caution at this point, but a lot of banks doing well. J&K Bank is up 10%, South Indian Bank is up 10%, Bank of Baroda is up almost 7%, IDBI Bank is up about 5% odd. You have, Bandhan Bank that's up about 3%, Canada, PNB all up 2% or so. A couple of these other spaces, you have sugar looking good. So Balrampur Chini is up almost about 3%. Bajaj Hindustan is up 3.5%. So that space is piling on some weight now. And then you have some of these metal names doing well. So something like a SAIL is up almost about 2.5%. And I did see a couple of other metal pockets also doing pretty well. Bajaj Finance, Bajaj Finserv, the twins continue to look good. In the broader markets, you have Ashok Leyland that's up about 1.5%. So volumes are piling up over there. On the downside, Glenmark is coming in for some more profit taking. So down almost about 4%. Indiabulls Housing Finance as well, down about 1% or so. But just look at the market. It's on a tear right now. 65 points higher on the Nifty, 220 points higher on the Sensex. Anuj, as they say, you can't stand in the way of liquidity. You'll just get washed out. Look at this market now, just gushing away on the upside.
Yeah, but I think after a long time, average, like a lot of analysts pointed out, I look at simple moving average, but a lot of people give importance to exponential moving average as well. So you have to respect that. But anyway, in terms of stocks that moved today, let's talk about that because the market was down. It was led by ICICI Bank, 7% gone on that stock in today's trade. One single session, big decline on that one. It had Indusin Bank for company, 6.5% lower on that. State Bank, Axis, that's the weakness in the banking pack. Aside of banks, you have Cipla, which corrected 4% down. Z Entertainment down about 4.5%. GSW Steel, after starting as one of the top gainers, was down 3.5%. Sun Pharma was down 3.5%. Kotak, Ultratech Cement, so many stocks actually down. What was up? Asian Paints, so off the highest point of the day, was up about 4%. And ITC really has been one of the stocks to watch out for, up 3.5%. Two-wheeler stocks, Hero MotoCorp and Eicher Motors both did well. And GAIL, after the numbers look quite okay, up about 3%.
Okay, and in the mid-cap arena, it was time for gravity to start playing up again. So look at the stocks that have cooled off. Indiabulls Housing Finance down 13%, Prestige Estates down 7.5%, Union Bank has lost about 8%. What else? Glenmark has seen a cut-off for further 5.5% today. There are plenty of names. Remember, we were talking about the big surge in IRB. IRB is down about 5% as well. DLF, it's a long list really. Federal Bank, long list of losers today out there. Info Edge down about 8% as well. So it's basically come back to ground zero. That's the story that's played out. On the upside, however, look at Bank of India and South Indian Bank. Now, these are two banking stocks, mid-cap banking stocks that have bucked the tremendous weakness and have managed a green close despite all the odds. So that's where some of the traction was. IDBI Bank is also up about 5%. Some of these banks really managing to buck the trend. But otherwise, it was a day of caution in the mid-cap market too. Well, on that note, we have to